Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another live stream. Oh my god! With myself, where's all the Transformers Insane Asylum crew? Well, I kind of want to try just doing more live streams by myself. I don't know, I just figured, hey, let's just try this out. And then something, I'm hearing music now, all of a sudden. Why am I hearing music? There's like copyright, la 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 la. Oh, I know what that is. An advertisement was playing during, while I was watching this, because I got the video stream up. Anyways, with that out of the way, so yeah, this is just another live stream that I'm testing out. So I wanted to, I'll talk about the chat in a second. I wanted to say that the last live stream about the Toy Fair did so well that I decided, hey, why not do another live stream about just news in general? I wanted to do just news for a while by myself, but with the Insane Asylum, so I would still have that podcast to where all these other people can come in, and then I could probably share my opinion more so on everything and base my opinion off what they're saying. But I still want to do a show where I get through the news. So that's what this is. Maybe it will do good, maybe it will do bad. I know that live streams are becoming very, very popular nowadays, so I just decided, hey, why not try it, okay? With just myself. So let's see if this will work out. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. There's currently no schedule right now, so these are just basically pilots. I'm not considering this to be an actual show or series right now, but if I do, I'll announce it at some point. This is just a test run right now. I also wanted to say that Super Chat is still continuing on, so if you guys want to donate to the live stream, you guys can donate using the Super Chat. Basically, there's a little money button thing right next to the smiley face, and there's that. So, if you guys want to find out more information on that, then probably look up something on YouTube. So there's that. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So let's see, what is the chat saying? The chat is saying, "Hey everyone," and that's from me. Ballistic says hi. Philip Fabian, or Fabian or something, I don't know. Still having trouble with that last name. Says, another live stream? Woot! If Shockwave was real, would you have sex with him? That is for my private knowing of knowledge, but the answer is yes. But that is secret. Spread the word. No, just don't. Anyways, Maximus Prime says, my mommy says I'm special. Well, my doctor says I'm special. CX5 says, hi. Master Builder 164 says, how's it cracking, bitches? CX4 says, should they make a Lear class Shockwave? Yes, they damn well should. Even though I do have the Masterpiece one, so it's like, it doesn't matter. Lenny hates everything. Says, I'm noticing a complete lack of balls in this room. Well, let me get the balls right now. Here are the balls. I got all the balls. My mom, you lied to me. I find the live streams very funny. They are the best. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Now, for this live stream, I have to make a question out there that everyone has to answer. Have you seen Storks? And do you think it's a good movie? That is the ultimate question of the day. All right, let's move on and screen share. Let's see. Screen share. There we go. And let me check to see if that is playing. Just to make sure. Because I really love Storks. No, I have not, and I really don't care. Storks is actually a pretty good movie. I will say that. Stork. Okay, yep, I'm screen sharing. Cool. Okay. So the last time was about the Toy Fair. Hey, you can see one of my videos. You can see a Channel Awesome video. You can see a Logan review. There you go. So yeah, last live stream was about the Toy Fair, but we have more stuff coming from the Toy Fair from last, was it last weekend? Or maybe it was a couple of weekends ago. Can't really remember. Feels like it's last weekend, so I'm going to call it last weekend. But anyways, we got some more Robots in Disguise stuff. I love that movie, actually. More Robots in Disguise, so let's go ahead and talk about that. First up, we're going to talk about the Legion Cyclonus. Now, we've already seen this previously. There's nothing really too much to... Pizza rolls are good, except when they burn your mouth. I have an 8-year-old sister, so I'll see it eventually. I'm not sure what to think of that, but anyways. Cyclonus still has that smushed face and chest, but probably looks better than that the big one that's coming out. The Team Combiner. There's the vehicle mode. I like the vehicle mode. I'll give it that. I'm not sure how I feel about the guns. They feel like they should flip out or something, but that's probably me. But this does look like a remold of the Windblade. It just transforms differently with the legs. It's pretty much like upside down or something. I'm not sure, but still nice. And then here's the Starscream, which I cannot find the Starscream, the Warrior class Starscream, and it's really bugging me because I really want that figure. There was a Toys R Us exclusive. I skipped down that, not purposely. It's just I could not get it at the time. And then now I could get the Warrior Class 1 re-release, but no store has it. And it's pissing me off because everyone's finding Wave 2 already. And I'm just like, I haven't even caught up on Wave 1. The only thing I got for this year was 6-Shot. And that's released this year. I still have other figures. I finally caught up to the last wave of 2016. Actually, the last 2 waves of 2016, because I didn't get Windblade and Scorponok until, I want to say, January? I think it was January. Yes, January. And then finally, I think before or after that, I think it was after, I got the Ratchet and the Scatter Spike. And then just a couple days ago, I think it was actually yesterday, I got the Bisque. And the Bisque is pretty cool. That was sent to me by Ultra Maximus. So if you guys want to check out the unboxing, that's also on my channel. But yeah, I cannot find that damn Starscream anywhere. Why? When are we getting the deluxe class Cyclonus? I don't know. So how about the rumors from 4chan? Don't know anything about that. Wait, you watching Nostalgia Critic? I love that guy. Yeah, he's one of my inspirations for videos. I'm going to see Logan with my pappy. First rated R movie I've seen. I've heard pretty good reviews on that. I know where to get it. Just got to wait till TFCon 2017. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will not be going to TFCon as far as I know. Try Amazon Prime. Okay, here's the thing about Amazon. It sucks for Canada. Like, I want you guys to go to... You know what? Let's find out. Let's just quickly go to Amazon.ca. Search up... let's see. I want to search up Transformers, so let's just go to Amazon.ca. I just want to find basically anything on Amazon. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. See, $30 for a one-step, but that's a Takara figure, so it's like, I can't really argue with that. I'm not sure. Okay, $30 for a Warrior Class Grimlock. Hell no. Let's see. Sky Shadow, $100 right now. That thing just came out. Let's see. 6-Shot. How about the figure that I already have? That's not a 6-Shot, and I would not be paying $200 for a Hot Shot. Let's see. Maybe if we delete the space, there we go. They don't even have a Generation 6-Shot. Okay. Starscream, Robots in Disguise. There we go. $100. I'm not paying that. I really want that Starscream. I desperately want that Starscream. I'm not paying $100 for it though. So, I just want to point out that Amazon sucks. From what I've heard, the Predacons are apparently dead in RID. Can someone please tell me that isn't true? The Predacons are deceased in Transformers Robots in Disguise, and it was killed by this guy. Skylynx and Darksteel was terminated by a couple of machine gun things or something that Starscream accidentally turned on. He actually tripped over them, and that's what killed those Predacons. Predaking, not sure, because Predaking was not seen in that scene, but Skylynx and Darksteel were seen. So they are both killed in canon. Got to go. Okay. Why the hell is Bing your default search engine? I don't know. It's just I can go into Google. I don't care. eBay has Starscream for cheaper. Yeah. If you want, I can send you the Starscream with the Grimlock, but just for a review because I love the. No, it's fine. See, here's the thing. Should I bring it up here? Okay, I'm just gonna say, the problem with. Okay, you want to bring up that Grimlock here so that I can review it, but then you want me to return it, which means that I'm gonna pay for returning it. So why don't I just buy a Grimlock? You know, that's just my problem with that. But anyways, thank you for the offer. But well, at least there. Dang it, yeah. Starscream. Yes, the Legion. I mean, why am I even dragging on this? It's already out. People know about it. Blur, Cheftron already reviewed this guy, so I'm not going to dwell too much onto it. In fact, it's been revealed previously anyways, so there's not much to talk about. It looks cool. Kind of reminds me of one of the Wrecker figures from Dark of the Moon. That's all right. But the Windblade looks pretty cool. Oh god, I love that Windblade. I have the other one. I was thinking, why did I buy that? I'm looking into this. Like, what the hell's wrong with me? Then I bought it and I said, okay, that's worth it. I have no problem with paying for it because this Windblade looks pretty cool, and now I know how the mold is itself. But I want to get this. Despite the yellow's not accurate, but at least it's not pure red, like just bleeding red. Like, look at that alt mode. It just looks so much better. You know, it's got more black, it's got more silver. I mean, yeah, the majority of that is on the wings and the cockpit, but it still makes so much. It still makes it so much better, is what I'm trying to say. And the legs don't really have the red on the side from what I'm seeing, so that's good because I think okay, so she does have that, but see on the first release one. The legs have this dark red, which is not painted well because it's not accurate to this red, the molded red, so it looks odd. But it seems like she's going to continue that. But it probably helps that she has more black going to her. But yeah. Heat Seeker. I swear to God, this thing is inspired by the strong arm, the Legion class strong arm, and I hope they make a Soundwave out of it because that would be pretty cool. I also want to point out that I mentioned previously that if they do not make the Motor Master, the Heat Seeker, the whatever the hell else, the Drag Strip and whatnot, into the Warrior class lineup, I will try and make a Warrior class version of it in cardboard because that will really piss me off if they don't. And then they're also doing the Combaticons. I'm not going to make them combine. I mean, if it is possible to combine them, then maybe, but I don't think I can. Basically, what I want to do is I want to try and at least do just the separate Warrior class ones. At least there's a small chance that Predaking is still around. Yeah. The fact that Knockout has yet to make an appearance in RID displeases me. Technically, he has made an appearance. His car, the car that he scanned on Earth, has made an appearance, and Strongarm made a point that, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's pretty cool to see. Naming Dragon, Baby Dragon. Will you see Kong Skull Island? Okay, I was not that excited for Kong Skull Island. Like everyone just blew up with that. But I don't really care for it until the latest trailer started coming out. I was like, I'm kind of excited because here's my thing: the Godzilla movie that came out wasn't that good. Like it really wasn't. It had a cool design for Godzilla. The Godzilla fighting is so much fun when you see Godzilla and Bryan Cranston. That's a hell of a time. But that's it, and it's a 2-hour movie, and you don't get much of Bryan Cranston and Godzilla in the movie. The Motu, I mean, it kind of looks cool and maybe could work in its own movie, but because the movie is called Godzilla, I'm waiting for Godzilla. Didn't really care for that. So I really didn't care for that movie. Once Godzilla starts fighting King Kong, and I'm kind of excited for Godzilla 2 to see more of Godzilla, and hopefully they actually put fucking Godzilla in the movie. But as far as the Godzilla movie, it didn't impress me. Kong, I'm just not that excited for. I still wish they made Creo. Yeah, kind of. Hey, Brian, for RID, how much longer do you think it will be lasting for? I think it might last to, season 5, because they're going to do the Bumblebee movie where Bumblebee's the main character and Bumblebee's the main character in RID, so it's kind of like it's not as confusing for kids, I guess, if that makes sense, but yeah. I have no real plans to watch RID 2015. I just want to know if my boy Knockout is still around. Well, he exists in the movie, but I'm pretty sure he's still an Autobot. I hope he is. Heat Seeker is still pretty cool. I do like that as a Legion class toy. And then we get this. I have to explain because even TFW 2005 didn't get this. His name's not Twinferno. Twinferno is the dragon-looking, or the plane that has the dragon heads, which I swear to God, those two, the Stormshot and Twinferno, should be the aerial bots. And they're going to do the Combined Force Superion. I might do a video on speculating, are they going to do a Superion, which I think they are. Yeah, this isn't Twinferno. Twinferno didn't really get photos, or not photos, but he wasn't on the show, which is weird. But this is not Twinferno. I don't want to confuse everyone. This is Thermidor. All right, his name is Thermidor. Yeah, I noticed the switch to night mode in YouTube gaming. Don't really know what that's about. Oh no, it's to darken up everything apparently. Anyways, moved on from that. I do want this toy because I just got the Bisque again from Ultra Maximus, which is pretty cool. And he is an awesome figure. Some joints are pretty tight and some tabs are a little too thick on him. But he's still a pretty cool figure. I like the rubbery head. I know that's one of the complaints people have about the figure, but I actually like how I can just move the eyes and whatnot. The cool thing about this guy is he has a new head that's actually accurate to what he has in the show. The Scatter Spike and the Paralon that was seen in the same season, just their heads for the toys are not accurate to what they have on the show. Paralon's head is closer to the Scorponok just with the visor. And then Scatter Spike is like Quillfire, but she has some additional bits on her head. This guy changed his head to look more like what he has on the show. I like the blue color scheme. I don't know. I didn't really care for Bisque when he started off in the show. This guy looks pretty cool. Who wants cookies? I want cookies. Hey, have you ever noticed how almost every Transformers figure for RID has been in the show? Yes, which I'm speculating that Blast Wave will actually make an appearance. And so will some of the other Transformers. I can tell that we're not getting Alpine Drift. So anyone excited for Alpine Drift? Nah, that's just made for a toy, I think. Because we also got Black Bumblebee that never showed up and a Gold Grimlock that never showed up. Anyways, Toy Alliance Megatron teaser. So whatever that is, I guess it's like a statue for Megatron. But it's an official toy. kind of feels like it's going to be a third-party one because of all the writing and whatnot. It feels like it's going to be a third-party toy, especially when they put this MAS02, because a lot of third-party stuff has that. But no, it's an actual legitimate figure, so that's interesting. What is the difference between from the Busk or the new figure, and how are they? How are the joints? If you're wondering the difference between the Thermidor and the Bisque figure, well, the Thermidor is blue and the Bisque is orange, but their head is completely different. It still has the antennas, though. The antennas are the same piece, but the head is different. So you got that. Same weapon, same everything. The joints on it, though, he has some pretty good hip joints. I will say. I'm actually surprised by the hip joints on this. You know, a lot of the joints are pretty tight, but the claws don't really plug into place, so they kind of snap out of place when you're just moving them around. Moving them around. God, I can't talk today. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. The head is something that you need to be concerned about, because when I turned the head the first time, it was really tight to the point where it just wouldn't move. And I finally got it to move, but it's cracked inside the joint, which I'm thankful that the ball joint itself is not cracked, because that's on a stem and that would be just impossible for me to fix. But the head itself just cracked a bit just to allow that to turn, and I'm just turning it in my hand right now. You know, it's got no problem. So there's that. Yo, what's happening so far? Well, I'm trying to talk to the news in the chat. Titans returns eject. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. So the cast from Transformers The Last Night made it to the New York Toy Fair, which I shared a photo. I don't know if it's in this article or in the other one, because there was two. But there is a photo of Mark Wahlberg holding the Megatron toy, and I just thought, wow, that made me want to buy the Megatron toy even more. Skipping the comic book news. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not into comic books. So there's that. Let's see. Cass gets to play with their toys. Someone said how Mark Wahlberg is so disinterested in the toy that he's playing around with. Here's the thing, or Josh Jamal or someone. Here's the thing. Do you think they're really fascinated by the fucking Transformers toys? Like, do you really think they're fucking interested in this? Yeah, they're actors, but I mean, I'll take a real reaction over something that's not genuine. But I do like the fact that Mark Wahlberg is actually holding a Megatron toy. That is the Leader Class one, which I'll also mention this because I don't want to do a video on it, but I did want to mention it. The Leader Class Megatron has wrist articulation, okay? I know this isn't a big deal. We don't care about this. Well, you don't have to. This is what I'm going to be talking about, so if you don't like it, well, you can fuck off. Anyways, a lot of people are getting concerned that the Leader Class Megatron does not have wrist articulation. Because people really want that Leader Class Megatron. So far, that is the #1 thing that caught people's eye. Like, even people who don't like Transformers The Last Night or the Michael Bay movies in general, they were still fascinated by Megatron. Even the people who just buy Generation stuff was so fascinated by the Megatron. But the one thing that people were concerned about was the fact that Megatron does not have wrist articulation for the Leader Class toy, and that was the only buzzkill for the toy. It has wrist articulation, ladies and gentlemen. It also has a battle mask mode. Apparently, the front of the face will flip around, and then the 2 bits on the side will also move down. So, hey, Phantom Super, you can leave now. You can go. If you really don't care about what we're talking about, go. So, anyways, but yeah, you know what? You don't care about wrist articulation. That's your thing. But people were, because I got comments on it. I've seen so many discussions over the Leader Class Megatron, and people were just concerned about the wrist articulation. I'm more towards the elbow articulation. It has elbow articulation too, so don't worry about that. In fact, you can see the Megatron that he's holding. his arm is straight. Like, it's straight down. You can see where the joint is. You can see where the wrist is. It's just straight and normal. So don't be too concerned about that. Megatron does have the right and correct articulation. He also has the face mask mode. So there you go. Swivel here. I would leave, but your voice is dreamy. Aww. Anyways, let's see. IDW May. So if you're interested in that. February repro labels. You know what? Let's take a look at some of the repro labels and Toy Hacks updates. Oh, we have to click on the links. Never mind. I thought they would have the photos down. So we've got an Earth Wars event. We've got Perceptor and Lockdown being added to Transformers Earth Wars. Now, just so you guys know, I am not into Earth Wars. It's not that it's a bad game. It's just I haven't played it. It's not even Earth Wars' fault. It's just the fact that I don't play video games. Let's see. There we are. So there's the leaderboard prizes. And yes, we get Perceptor and Lockdown added to the mix. Hey, Phantom, I don't care if you don't care. So, let's see. Yep. So there's that. Again, I'm not too into Earth Wars, so you're not gonna get much out of that. I do kind of want to talk about the news that I'm interested in, but I also want to talk about some of the other stuff. I'm not sure. It's not that good? Okay. You missed the card game. What card game? I'm trying to think. Oh, Legends. Right. Yes. I finally figured that out. Okay, so we got Blue Cat and Naughty. And these are... Oh, I like the title, Palm Collection. These are the Legends class versions of Ratbat and Brainstorm. So Ratbat looks pretty cool. I have to admit, he probably looks better than the Times Returns one. I will poop on you in the name of love. That I don't want to be your girlfriend because I don't want to be pooped on. Were you disappointed at the Dark and Moon Shockwave? No. No, I love the Dark and Moon figures of Dark and Moon. All right, so the Ratbat looks pretty cool. I like the orange wings. The tint is pretty nice. Head articulation, hey, you know, probably has a ball joint, but it's probably just a swivel. But yeah, these are just very small toys. Oh, I love the little tiny headmaster, but that is so easy to get lost. So that's unfortunate, but still pretty cool. And then here's the Brainstorm, which I kind of wish he had more paint to him. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like the guns. There's something, I guess. Yeah, the cyan and dark blue color scheme kind of works, but I just wish there was a little bit more yellow to it. I don't know. I mean, I got the Generations Brainstorm, and it's pretty much close to this, but I don't know. Just feel like a splash of yellow would be nice. Okay. I don't care about wrist articulation, though, too much. I just care if the wrist is straight. It doesn't have to rotate, just straight. So there's that. And I do understand that Shockwave doesn't have that, but he doesn't really hold on to any weapons. He's got the weapons on his arms already. So it's like, I don't need him to have wrist articulation. So, but yeah, if you guys like Mind Wipe and Brainstorm as little tiny figures, well, check out Blue Cat and Naughty. They're so naughty. All right, let's go ahead and move on from that. Oh, this is pretty cool. Perfect Effect prototype images of PC-16 Genrai-inspired figure. So this is basically the Optimus Prime or Genrai figure that's just the figure itself. And you could fit it into the set, which I can imagine that you can also use for maybe the Ultra Magnus and the other Power Master Optimus Prime. So we got that. It's mostly gray because, well, it's a prototype. That's how prototypes are done, and it looks very good. Look at the detail in the head. That's very nice. It looks like it has a lot of articulation, which nobody cares about. Um, yeah, this looks really good. I like the style of it. I really do. And then it has crotch movement, so it can pelvic thrust. That's very nice. T-Fan page 101. Did you ever play the 2007 game? No, I did not. I'm not into gaming, so there's that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks like you also get a new frame that would go around the piece, so that's pretty cool. If he's seen better, then he's seen better. I'm just saying, I like the look of it. Look at that pose; it looks pretty good. It's unfortunate that you need a block of ice to hold it up, but hey, I can find ice. I'm in Canada. I'm pretty sure there's tons of ice outside. But yeah, looks pretty nice, you know. And it looks like it has interchangeable wrists. Do your Optimus Prime voice, please. My name is Optimus Prime. I'm blah, 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 blah. Bumblebee stick a carrot up my ass. I don't know. I can't do Optimus Prime. So yeah. I just think it looks cool. Hi Keith. You know, just all right. Let's see. If you guys want to do toy hunts, actually, that'd be pretty cool. My toy hunt. Do you count it as a toy hunt if it's shipped to you? Is Bisque from Robots in the Sky sent to me from Ultra Maximus, and then I also got, what else did I get this week? Oh, another thing that I got from him was the bat. It's a Hot Wheels bat thing from The Dark Knight Rises. It's the hover thing, so there's that. Couple of other Hot Wheels. I got some Hot Wheels Star Wars stuff. I'm just basically talking about what I got, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. Can't remember what this is. It's a Calamari ship, and then a Star Destroyer 2-pack, and then an X-Wing and some other ship Star Wars thing. I like Star Wars, but I don't remember all the names for them. It's funny because my dollar store has 2-packs of the Hot Wheels Star Wars stuff. And Hitler Mustache Bumblebee, yeah. They have the 2-pack of the Hot Wheels Star Wars, but they also have the single packs. And guess what? They're the same price. And some of those single packs have what the 2-packs have. So, how does that make sense? The single packs Hot Wheels are $4, and then the 2-pack Hot Wheels are $4 also. What the fuck? Does the Hot Wheels transform? No, they don't, but that would be cool if they could. I want to get the Trigger Happy. I really want to get the Trigger Happy. Really want it. Okay. Anyways. Oh my god, the Volkswagens from Nazi Germany, it all makes sense. Anyways, we get Transformers that transform into phones. I'm going to quote Phantom on this. I don't care. They're phones. Ooh. Ooh. They're phones, I guess. And they have displays. Okay, the displays. Now I want to buy one. Then we have Bumblebee. Funny how Takara's doesn't look better, but somehow looks better. I don't know how to say that exactly. Like, it has less paint than the Hasbro release, which is hilarious. This is the Takara one coming out. It looks, it has less paint, but for some reason, I like it better because I think the reason why I like this better is because the gray paint helps with the yellow tone. Instead of the black, which just pops too much, this kind of blends into it a little. But I really, I didn't want the Hasbro one. I don't want that one. Just don't care. All right, we got Berserker, which pretty much looks the same, except I think he has a darker gray, which blends well with the black, so there's that. The Optimus Prime pretty much just looks the same, and someone's going to nitpick all the details and whatnot. $2 Bumblebee, yeah, pretty much. Someone's going to nitpick the detail and be like, this detail is all painted, and I'm just, looks the same to me, so. Those are all the Takara Transformers. Let's see. All right, moving on to page 3. Masterpiece Tudor. This is a figure that I was interested in. There are... what am I saying? There has been reviews of the Masterpiece Tudor, and it looks pretty cool. It has its issues, but I've also seen the Bolt Matrix. Is it Bolt Matrix? Yes, Bolt Matrix. Transformation fix video that he did, because he transformed it. It wasn't correct, and then he did another video correcting it. So I've seen the correction video, but it still seems like it's got a lot of problems. Like the body doesn't really want to hold into place, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that just looks good. It really does. I like the gold to it and the blue, the metallic blue. It looks like Cheetor from the show. Nice little gun. I like the fact that his stomach transforms into a gun. Yeah, keep it fucking PG, Phantom. Fucking A. Penis. I also like the detail inside these little bits. The white and black. That looks pretty cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked by penis right now. Anyways, didn't think I would say that today. Anyways, yeah, he's pretty tall. I mean, taller than Rhinox. This is a masterpiece figure after all. But I think he's pretty cool. You know, I don't know. It's just something about the design and just overall detail. Although he looks very disinterested right now. Yeah, it just looks cool, I guess. I'm probably not gonna buy it, so that's why I just don't sound that interested. But I mean, it does look cool. It's something that I would love to get. And please stop arguing in the chat. I hit the back button. Why didn't it go back? Okay. All right. The last night's cast interviews at Toy Fair. I'm not gonna go through it. I mean, it's a 55-minute footage video that might have been cut down or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to go through it, but I just wanted to point out that the Optimus Prime helmet is overpriced as fuck. It's like $130 on ToysRUs.ca. Not going through the Robot Kingdom stuff. Hey, Leo Convoy. Let's go through that just quickly. All right, Leo Convoy. Looks pretty cool. You know? I mean, it looks okay. What am I saying today? I'm getting very tired. I'm getting very loopy. My head is just... Anyways, what I was trying to say was it looks cool, but I'm not sure if I want it. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted the Alpha Trion. But, I mean, I like the gold. I like the white. I like the red. I think it looks good. But, yeah, it's just... I'm not... I don't think it's worth the price. Because it's coming from Takara, not Hasbro. So... I'm just not sure. Hey, Bone Crusher. Yeah, it's okay. I like the paint job on the Headmaster. You know, it looks a bit blotchy, but at least they painted it, which I'll take that victory over anything. Yeah, the gun's all right. It's is that the same gun that this guy originally came with, or did that gun come from something else? Because I feel like that gun came from something else, but I'm not sure. No, it did come with that. Okay, cool. Purple Power. Yeah, it came from R.E. Arachnid. What is the worst movie you've seen? That would be The Last Airbender. God, that movie sucks. But I do like the sword. He has the same gun that comes with the Sentinel Prime. In fact, he comes with the same head. Yeah, the ship mode's not bad, I guess, as a Cybertronian ship. The line mode, I'm not sure how I feel about the head, but the gold kind of works, maybe. But I do like the chest detail. You know, that really pops with the aesthetic of it, with the detail, with the outlining of it. That looks very nice. I do enjoy that. And then the core section in the middle there, that looks pretty cool. I would like to see, because he's got something very similar to it, I would like to see this as Vector Prime from Transformers Cybertron. I think that would look so good, you know? All right, enough with the penis, all right? All right? Stop it! Okay. Anyways, I would really like to see this as Vector Prime, personally. I mean, I started with Transformers Cybertron, so it would be cool to see that character brought back. And hell, he came with a little minicon, which they can give the name of the minicon to the headmaster, and I'd be fine with that. I hate dust. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Six Shot arrives at the U.S. So, hey, Ballistics, I'm so tempted to block you right now. Six Shot looks pretty cool. I'll just say that. Six Shot is very cool. So, if you guys really want that figure, he's out in the U.S. So, we got that. I already have him. I mean, I'm in Canada, and apparently he came here pretty early, or earlier than you guys, I guess, but Six Shot is very nice. God, I can't talk today. I'm just noticing that every time I say something, I get sidetracked, and I'm just like, oh, wait, what? So, let's see. Titans Returns Wave 3, RID, and The Last Night toys are available online and for the retail on Slovakia. That place. Let's see. Titans Returns, Titan Masters Wave 4 up for pre-order. And then we got Masterpiece Grapple in hand images. Let's go through these pretty quickly. I like this. It's nice. Grapple looks pretty cool. I love Grapple more so than Inferno. That's just my personal thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have the Reveal the Shields version of Grapple. I just like that better. But yeah, I think Grapple's pretty cool. And the Masterpiece one looks very nice. Very cartoony. I do like that. I love the head. Apparently, you can swap the head. So if you want to have the black head, you can have that. If you want to have the yellow head, there you go. But yeah, you know, I like the detail. Again, it's very cartoony with its lines. It's got smooth lines going to it, which I really do like. And then there's his alt mode, which is not perfect. I mean, you can see the arms, but it wasn't perfect for the original Generation 1 toy. I just like how everything in the back transforms into the hook, so that's cool. I like these things sticking out on the side. Apparently, they can slide out, so that's really cool. I do enjoy that. So yeah, that toy just looks like a lot of fun, and my god, I love this thing. I really do. And there's the Devastator in the back, which is pretty cool. This is a reference to a Transformers Generation 1 episode where the Constructicons worked with, I believe, Grapple and Hoist on working on this giant machine that Optimus Prime didn't allow them to make because he was worried that it would cause too much damage to everything. It wouldn't be worth it in the Decepticons' hands, which is funny because I think there's a bunch of machines that were made in Transformers Generation 1 by the Autobots that the Decepticons took over and used against them. So, yeah, kind of funny that that's the stopping point. Let's see. I do like Grapple, but once again, I don't know if I'm going to get it. These I'm going to get. And I know people are not going to like these. These I'm going to get. Because I love blind bag stuff. I love getting things and not knowing what it is. It's just like, surprise, it's actually something that you like. So yeah, I really do enjoy the looks of this. Yeah, it's just little tiny Transformers things that can actually transform. And I really do enjoy that because I was expecting like some of these would have the alt modes, some of these would have the robot modes, and it just wouldn't be cool. These are way better than the Tiny Titans things. So there's that. Because the Tiny Titans stuff is like $3 for a little toy that doesn't do anything. It's mostly this rubbery plastic. It's not full rubber, but it feels rubbery. Um, and they're just not good. They're not painted well. I don't know how they made 5 waves of that. I think they've got more than 5 waves, but for what I know, they have 5 waves. I have like 4 of them, and I don't know why I bought 4 of them. 3 to try out, and then another one because I knew it was the Shockwave, but that's pretty much it. I wasn't sure exactly why I really, really wanted them, but yeah, I just grabbed a bunch of them, and now I just don't care about them. I still have them in my collection, though. But they're better than the robot heroes, in my personal opinion, just because of the fact that they're so cute and adorable, they're so small, but they still have the ability to transform. So I do like that. I'm just hoping that these are like $6 for one of them, because that would be the breaking point for me. That would be the point to where I go, no, I'm buying these when they're on sale. I'm not buying them when they're just, you know, the normal price of $6. If they're like $4, oh yeah, I'll buy a bunch of them. But yeah, $6 is my breaking point, but $4 because they have the ability to transform. That'd be pretty cool. In the first wave, it seems like you're going to get the black and yellow Bumblebee, so you could probably get the yellow one or the black one. You wouldn't know. You could feel around, but you still wouldn't tell because of the color. You would also get a black or gold Grimlock, so that's interesting. And I previously said that is Grindor. It seems like the helicopter guy is Drift. Is what Phantom says. No, he's fucking lying. He's not the administrator of the chat. Um. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be Drift. If not, oh no, wait, yeah, that is Grindor actually. I saw the head and it looked like it had the decorations of Drift, but actually it has the insect-looking face of Blackout, and I noticed that because you can see that it has 2 names on there, which I thought that would be Autobot Drift, but no, that's Decepticon Blackout or Grindor. I can't really see the name, but I noticed that name was a little too long for it to be Autobot. Then I just looked at the head. So yeah, and guessing by that, because we're getting that, we're going to get the green one in the same wave. Because what they do is they put the same figure, just different paint decos in some of these blind bags so that you wouldn't be able to tell which one you got. Anyways, you also get the Hound in the wave, and then you also get I believe that is Soundwave at the bottom there. And then you also have the Optimus Prime around the top there. So, bunch of cool little figures. That's all we know from the wave. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's about 9 figures in total for that wave. And we could get more. We could get the Starscream in this wave. We could get the Thundercracker in this wave. Because there's a total of 12 in the wave. Hey, Phantom, could you not tell people what to do in my chat? Thank you. Anyways, let's take a look at the blind bag packaging. There's not much to go on. I mean, it's decent. I hope that there's a way to tell which one is in each bag. Like, they have little codes. Because as much as I love the blind bags, I want to figure out if what I've got is different than something else. Like, what I think I'll do is I'll look for the code, see if it's different than what I have, and then I'll I'll buy it if it's something that I don't have. Anyways, Hey, Ballistic, don't push him though. All right, if you want him to stop, don't push him. So, anyways, yeah, I do like these toys. I just like blind bags in general. Let's see. Let's go back. New Transformers shirt, so that's pretty cool. A possible Transformers The Last Night game. So yeah, there's that. You could tell that I'm really excited, especially with the last two movie games. Ugh. Don't care for Rise of the Dark Spark. I mean, I haven't played the game, but they just look awful, and I didn't really care for the story. So just that's coming from my perspective. For anyone who played the game, they're going to get a different perspective off the game. But for what I am seeing for the games, they don't really interest me. So yeah. Hey guys. Next time someone pisses me off, I might ban a few people. Saying. Anyways. Bone Crusher and Onslaught were already shown on someone from Twitter. Anyways. Sorry, just checking my blood at the same time. Yeah, I just don't really care for the game in general. Okay, it's going to be for the Android and iOS, so it's not going to be like Rise of the Dark Spark. Okay, cool. I don't even think that company that made those games is still around, so there's that. I believe they're working for other companies. But yeah, if you like Android or iOS games, there you go. Okay, Megatron photo shoot. Not gonna really talk about that because that's just them taking photos. The Last Night Titans Changers are now available in Australia. So these are the Titan toys, you know, the large ones that don't really transform. But hey, in a twist, they do finally transform. And what I mean by that is we had these statuesque Transformers toys, these Titan toys, that really didn't do anything. They just moved their leg in one place and moved their arm in one place. Maybe they had head joint articulation. I don't know. I never bought them. But they looked like birthday cake toys or McDonald's toys or something like that. They didn't really look interesting. They looked like something from a fucking dollar store. But they decided, hey, why don't we just do that but give it transformation? So some people are not going to like this. In fact, I'm not going to buy any of them, most likely. If I'm going to buy one, it's going to be for a review. But at least they have something to them. At least they actually transform. The Bumblebee transforms into 2 steps. And then the Optimus Prime transforms in 4. That's interesting, actually. Again, I'm not going to buy any of them unless I feel the need to, as for a review or just something to throw in my collection. But it would have to be on sale. Michael Bay said that there will be a new leader of the Autobots. Hasbro Job Opportunity Manager. So anyone want to be a manager, you got that. Okay, this is something that I really want to take a look at. Transformers Animated Anthology Fan Artwork for Japan. This is the 10th anniversary of Transformers Animated booklet showing off some of the art and whatnot. Just in general, there's some characters that I don't think were ever used, some toys that were never really used that they had ideas for. And it's really pretty cool to look at. So we get a little comic of Optimus Prime going after spiders and whatnot, and then you got Hot Rod thrown into the mix, or Rodimus Minor, or Rodimus Prime, or something like that. I can't remember. He's pretty cool. And then you got Animated Pretender Bumblebee, which I think is a little racist. Then you have Shockwave going after Grimlock. That's pretty cool. Cowboy versions of the main 5 Autobots. No, you can't be an administrator to the stream. Let's see. We got some other Transformers. We've got Wink Saber, Victory Saber, something. I can't remember what their names are at the top of my head right now. We get Shattered, or not Shattered Glass. These are Generation 2 versions of 5 Transformers from Transformers Animated. You got Jazz instead of Prowl into the mix. Otherwise, I would have said the main cast. It's pretty cool that Bumblebee has his face mask on for this. That's pretty nice. And I do like the color scheme of Bulkhead. That's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Thundertron, I believe his name was, for Machine Wars. I do like the aesthetic of that. That looks really nice. I love that. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We have this with Megatron as a zombie spore thing. I understand what episode that's referencing because Prowl was infected by this fungus thing. This stuff. So you got that. You have a shattered glass version of Optimus Prime, which looks insane. Then you have the 10th anniversary birthday thing. They're having a party and Blur's alive. Oh my god! Then this. Then this. And then this is really interesting. I wish they went ahead and did this. It's the Sentinel Prime remolded into Optimus Primal, and then the Megatron remolded into, or not the Megatron, the Grimlock remolded into Megatron. That would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. I would love that. So yeah, just stuff in general. You know, it's pretty cool if you guys like Transformers Animated. I remember really loving Transformers Animated. Hey, someone mentioned Australia. Well, you got Sky Shadow and Broadside coming your way. So there you go. Let's see. We got TFC's Trinity Force. This is a thing. It seems like a combiner, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Who's this in the background? I don't know. There's some stuff about Transformers I'm still learning about, so you have to forgive me on that. But, hey, this looks pretty damn cool. I don't know. It's just something I really like. I mean, something that has my interest, at least. Don't know if I would ever get it, but I think the style of it is pretty cool. So you have that. I like the head. It kind of looks like this is a female combiner. Victorion, yeah. But yeah, that's something. Road Caesar, is that his name? Okay. Ah, my throat is hurting. Let's see. All right, then we're on our final page, finally. Okay, Road Caesar, thank you. Transformers Robots in Disguise Season 2 coming to CITV in the UK. So people in the UK, you can finally see the show on your television. And something that I pointed out, ladies and gentlemen, I said that I predict that Barricade is going to be the next masterpiece for the Transformers lineup, the next movie masterpiece. And it seems like we have actual evidence that it's going to be the masterpiece figure. Because if you guys remember, these Transformers figures had code names. Well, for the first wave of these Transformers toys, the code names have been revealed. And we got Bumblebee, Berserker, and Slash for the deluxe class lineup. Now, here's the thing. They mention those names, but they don't mention the name of Barricade. Barricade is going to be in the same wave as these guys. So it would indicate that Mars, the code name, is going to be Barricade. With that said, we also had code names previously for 3 or 2 Transformers Masterpiece figures. One was already revealed as Bumblebee, and then one was announced as Mars. So it seems like we are going to get a Masterpiece version of Barricade, and it's going to be most likely the version from the first movie, so not the Transformers Last Night figure, because this is mainly for the 10th anniversary version. Excuse me one sec. Stop screen sharing. I just need to do something. There we go. Okay. For this live stream, at least, I'm just going to leave it at that. So anyways, yes, it seems like Mars is going to be Barricade, and we are going to get a Masterpiece figure for that. So thank God for that. Seems pretty cool. Can't wait. Let's see. Okay, we got a Transformers toy line Wave 1 breakdown. So if anyone wanted to find out, we got Armor Up Turbo Changers. Not sure what that is, but we get Jupiter, Moon, and Saturn, which I believe Saturn is Bumblebee. So yay, we got a Bumblebee. I believe that Jupiter might be Hound. So we got that. We got the one-step Tiny Turbo lineup. So there's that. Don't know what that really means because I thought, okay, maybe there were the one-step changes. Let's see. I'm just checking my blood right now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yep, still alive. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we get those code names. So we're going to get Armor Up Turbo Changers, and we're going to get one-step Turbo Changers. So, oh, okay, those are the one-steps. Sorry, I'm getting really tired today. I'm really sorry, guys. Tiny Turbo Changers, those are the packs that we just saw. And we get a pack of 24. So it seems like we're going to get one figure each, or sorry, we're going to get two figure each for the boxes, or we're going to get one figure per pack, and then two, and then three per pack, and we're going to have some rare ones. Let's see. We have deluxe classes, which we all knew about, and it seems like we're going to get an equal amount for each of them. We are also going to get Legion class Transformers. We're going to get 4 Moons, Gas Giant, which I believe 4 Moons is Dragon, whatever the hell. And then Gas Giant, I can't remember. Lunar Eclipse, don't know. And then Mars is going to be the Bumblebee. And then we're also going to get Voyager classes, which is Optimus Prime and maybe Megatron, maybe Grimlock, maybe Hound. I can't remember what they are. I think that's going to be Megatron. But here's some of the figures. So if you guys are interested in some of these, well, that's going to be the case. So you're going to get 3 Turbo Changers, Armor Up Turbo Changers, I should say. 4 one-steps, Tiny Turbos, 4 Deluxes, 4 Legion, and 2 Voyagers to start off. Not sure what they're doing with Leader class, though. But hopefully that comes around pretty soon. Takara is going to get a release for the Triptychon, but it's going to be called Dinosaur. So, Dinosaur. You can't get more dinosaur than Dinosaur. All right. Then we have a photo shoot for Diamond Comics, yada, yada. What else is going on? All right. Seems like this is going to be the last thing we'll talk about because I don't know. Again, guys, this is only a test stream, so there's that. I understand that a lot of stuff I was kind of like, am I interested in this? But yeah, this is a test stream. We get the Angry Birds Transformers updates, and they add Blaster and the new mode, which is called Spark Run. So any of you few people who still play the Angry Birds game, there you go. It's been reported via a post that was quickly deleted on Angry Birds Transformers Facebook page that Blaster will be accompanied by an event titled Blast Off. So be sure to watch for that in the days ahead. So there you go. So yeah, there you go. I don't know anyone who plays the Angry Birds game. So there is that. And then there was something else I wanted to do for the live stream before we end it for the night. Hold on. Let's see. I wanted to, because I promised this, but I never did anything for it. So I want to do something finally for it. You guys remember a long time ago, I did a Q&A thing, and then I never did any of the questions for it. Like, I never answered any of the questions. Well, I think I'm going to do that now. Q&A. Because I find the comments for it. Let's see. Just trying to find the Q&A video. But yeah, I think for today I'm going to answer those questions. Or maybe, should I answer those questions now or do a video on that? I think I'll do a video on that because you know, I have the live stream on the side of me. If people want to ask questions, you can do that, and I'll just do a separate video on that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So yeah. Anyways, last minute comments. I want you guys to tell me exactly how this worked. If it sucked, then it sucked. If it didn't, it didn't. But again, was just trying something. Who wants cookies? I want cookies. Please don't self-advertise. Screw it. Go ahead and self-advertise. Doesn't matter. Okay, do a video. Okay, cool. I liked it. Okay, cool. Again, I'll try to work on this though, because this isn't a show right now. This is just a live stream. So, let's see. I got a soda right here. Yes. I just remembered that I got a soda. Yay! Oh, God. That went down the wrong throat. I will unblock him, by the way. The only reason why I did that is because I didn't want him sparking anything in the chat, because he just kept doing that. So I was like, you know what? He can have a timeout for right now. Picture quality was bad, and I'm streaming on a big TV. Well, that's just how live streams are, because there's nothing really much I can do about that. Because all that comes from Google. So I can't really do anything about that. There's not much I can do on my end. That guy was... I like Dr. Pepper. I had a craving for Dr. Pepper the other day. I know this doesn't sound fascinating. I had a craving for Dr. Pepper. And I don't care for Dr. Pepper, but for some reason I had a craving for a Dr. Pepper. How? It tastes like stale soda, but I wanted it. Speaking of stories, so anyone who doesn't know, Dan Avidan from Game Grumps had a cyst on the side of his head. And he got it recently removed from surgery, which is a benign cyst, okay? So it's not cancerous or anything like that, but it did continue to grow. Because what it is a hair follicle that just continued growing despite the fact that it could not be released. Because with hair follicles on your skin, it's underneath the skin, and then you have a little tiny hole for that to come out. But because it was closed off by either dirt or something, it could not release itself. And because when it's in the skin for too long, it becomes kind of this gross texture to it, like a pus texture, and then it gets mixed in with water and dirt and whatnot. It could not release itself. Even if you pop it, it could not release itself. So they had to surgically remove, and what they did was they had to remove the shell of that. They couldn't just pop it, they had to remove the shell. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Brian, how do you know all this about a cyst? It seems kind of weird, because exactly a year before Dan had a cyst removed, I had a cyst removed. In the exact same spot, it seems. I found that kind of weird, because I saw the Instagram post. I'm not on Instagram, but someone shared it to me. And it said that Dan Avidan had a cyst. Is it weird that I'm so tempted to go up to Dan Avidan on like Facebook or like email him or something and tell him about my cyst because he had a cyst? That is the weirdest thing. You know what's the funny part though is I think my cyst would be bigger than his, but I'm not sure because we weren't too worried about it right away, but I'm not sure how he was. But what's funny is I was expecting this disgusting pink ball to come out of my face, and it was just going to be this small thing. What it actually looked like was a pill. It looked like a white Tic Tac. That's it. That's all it was like a white Tic Tac. And then it had like a little dot to where that the hair follicle would come out, but it just could never do so because it was too weak. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. My mother described it as, because she was in the room, she could have left, but she just was in the same room. She described it as the most disgusting thing ever. And the frustrating part was they had to put, so I wouldn't be able to feel anything. They had to put that liquid or whatever it is. I can't really recall what it's called. But they put in this thing to where I wouldn't be able to feel it. All right. So yeah, they constantly tried. They tried a couple of times in certain spots to try and get me not to feel my skin anymore, so that when they did the surgery, I would have no problem. I wouldn't be twitching or anything. I wouldn't be feeling the pain of it at all. Here's the thing, though. They did 3 shots of it, and I was like, yeah, I really don't feel anything. I can't feel a thing. So they had the knife out, and they were pulling the thing out, and they were cutting it through, and you know, that all that. Meanwhile, I could feel everything. I could feel every fucking thing that they were doing. It wasn't the pain, though. I couldn't feel the pain, at least, so that was good. I could feel them tugging on it from inside my meat. It's not a fun feeling. And I could hear, what's disgusting is I thought, okay, we'll just pull out. No, they had to get scissors to cut it off. And I could hear, have you ever heard scissors go through like bacon or something to like chop up some bacon into like little strips? And you hear, shh, 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 shh. That's the sound. So it was the most frustrating thing. The reason why I didn't say, "Oh yeah, I can feel that," is because I just wanted to get it over and done with. Because I thought in my head, okay, this will be a quick operation. All they have to do is pull it out, and that's it. It's not much. Maybe they'll have to make a few incisions. No, they had to pull it out and keep pulling it and keep tugging it, and then they had to precisely cut it. So it took a long time for them to do it. It was actually twice the size of a normal Tic Tac. And what's funny enough is I'm looking from the other side because they're doing the surgery behind me, and they tell me to get up and whatnot. Everything's okay. What's funny enough is that the needle itself was the least frustrating thing to deal with. Like, for them to sew my skin, like, that was like, okay, whatever. Even when they had to do one inside of me, that would be absorbed in me. So they had to do one inside and then a bunch from the outside, which, by the way, it's sealed up pretty nice now. I can still feel like a gap there, like a scar or something, but there's no visible scar. And what's good is it's on my what's it called? Where the beard lines up to the top of your hair or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. God, I can't remember it on the top of my head. All right, see you, Master Builder. I'm almost done here. But yeah, what's good is it's right over my hair, so you can't really see anything. But even when I shave that, you can't really notice anything. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating. But yeah, that was the worst part. Anyways, what I was trying to say was, or wasn't the worst part. I can't talk today. Anyways, what I was trying to say was, I'm looking on the other side, and then the cyst is right behind me. I told them beforehand that I wanted to see exactly what it looked like and from the inside. And then right after the surgery was done, I just had this picture of what it looked like in my head, and it was like, oh god, it's going to be the most disgusting thing in the planet. So I'm just looking from the other side, and I'm just like, they tell me, okay, you can get up. So I get up. I'm still looking at the other side. Then it looks straight ahead of me. I'm just like, oh, God, it's going to look gross. They could tell that I didn't want to see it. And then this is what happened. I look over to it. Huh. That was it. Because it's really not gross. It's actually more so fascinating. Um, which I know some people are going to be like, oh no, I wouldn't be able to stand it. It would be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I can't even, I can't even. No, it's actually really fascinating to look at. Because it just looks like a white shell, and that's it. It looks like a pearl, actually. Like a oval-shaped pearl, which was fascinating. I called it Dave, by the way. I don't know why I gave it a name for some random reason. I think the doctor asked, hey, did you give it a name? Just as a joke. And I'm like, Dave. Which is part of my middle name, so I guess there's that. But I looked at it and I was really fascinated. Then I decide with my stupid ass, because I'm not disgusted enough, hey, can you open it? I want to see what it looks like inside. And then in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, this will be pretty cool. But then as he's coming out, I'm thinking, wait, I'm going to regret this. And what it looked like inside was, you could see the white pus, which is whatever. I mean, I've had SIDS, so it's like, it's just whatever. But it's very stringy. Like, you have a normal zit, and it's just pus. Well, this was just string, and it was, like, outlined with the string. So it's almost like layers of a quilt. Or something like that. Layers of a blanket. It had this thread look, because what happened was, the hair itself was just zigzag side to side inside there. You should stop now. But again, it wasn't that bad to look at. It really wasn't, and I was actually really fascinated. They had to take it in to look at it if it was cancerous. It was not. So, and the doctor was like, I'm not even worried. It doesn't even look cancerous or anything like that, so don't worry about it. It wasn't. So there's that. But yeah, and it looks like I'm going to get another cyst on the front of my face, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, it was just, the worst part was getting it out and having them cut my meat. Other than that, it was like, okay, this is kind of cool. So, but yeah, I find it funny that Dan got a cyst removed a year after. Like, mine was the very first day of spring, so it was this month, actually, last year. So there's that. So that's my story to discuss to all you guys. Yay! Is there anything else I could talk about right now? Oh, I love the movie Storks, by the way. Oh, I wanted to watch Warcraft today. I got this Roku box. Okay, this is something that you guys need to know. If you have the Roku, watch out for the price of your internet. Because when you just have the TV on and you don't have it on the Roku, the price of the internet could skyrocket because you still have, you still have the Roku on. Thankfully, we watched out for it, so that's good. But just watch out, because the Roku is like $40, and everyone's like, "Wow, you get a lot of movies and TV shows for $40. You don't even need cable anymore." Yeah, I have a Roku. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Just watch out for the internet. My biggest problem, though, besides that, is sometimes late at night, especially, it's very slow, and I don't know why. I was trying to watch Star Trek Beyond the other day, and it just wouldn't play. Like, every minute, it would have to pause and load. But then I watched it later in the day, and it was fine. So I don't get that. Star Trek Beyond, I actually enjoyed that movie. It was just, wasn't the best. They have on this, it's called Tubi TV, and they have almost every single Transformers show to date. The only things they don't have is Prime and Robots in Disguise, which Netflix has that, so that's fine. They don't have the movies, which I'm fine with because something called XTV has all 4 of the movies. But the one show that I can't find on this is Beast Wars. However, they have Beast Machines. They have Generation 1 too. In fact, they have Generation 1 on about 2 shows. Or 2 of these channels things. But yeah, Amazon Prime Stick. I don't know anything about that, unfortunately. So there's that. But yeah, this was just something that we were trying out, and it's pretty cool. We have Netflix already, so that's just whatever. I've been watching a lot of Funhouse on my Roku, which is funny because before Roku, I wasn't watching much of Funhouse, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna watch a bunch of Funhouse. Why? I don't know. There's also a 24/7 It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so that's cool. I believe there's a 24/7 Transformers. Yes, there's a 24/7 Transformers show. Let's see. Oh, there it is. And then there's live TV, so those are just the normal channels. 24/7 Whose Line Is It Anyway? Third Rock from the Sun. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Friends, yes. Home Improvement. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Just for Laughs. Married with Children, and so on and so forth. Seinfeld. You also get Adult Swim. Family Guy. You get Marvel stuff. You get Transformers in one of these. I'm trying to find that. SpongeBob, Superheroes. I guess it's not that, although it should be. Yeah, I can't really find it, but whatever. So yeah, that's just the Roku. Just wanted to warn people about that and say, hey, there's stuff on this. So yeah. With that said, Thundercats the movie. Anyone know what happened to that? I don't know. I really don't. Probably because the show got canceled, they decided, we're not gonna do it. Still wondering about that G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. I think they're gonna do it because everything else has to have a cinematic universe. So I'm more excited for How to Train Your Dragon 3, which doesn't come out till 2019 now. So that's something. Anyways, okay. Let's end the stream. So that is pretty much it. All right. I thank you guys for watching. Please, if you can, or sorry, let me try that again. If you guys want to donate, you guys can do that using the super chat. What that does is you can donate money, and depending on how much you donate, whatever you write in the chat will be highlighted on top for a certain amount of time. It could be a few minutes, could be 5 minutes, could be probably throughout the whole stream. So if that's something you're interested in, you guys can go ahead and do that. Wait, should I disconnect my Roku? I would look into what you can do for your internet to make sure that it doesn't skyrocket. Keep in mind that we have 3 Rokus going on throughout the house. So we got one here. We got one for pretty much each of the rooms for everyone, so that when they're in bed, they can just watch whatever. Because we have our own separate TVs. In fact, we have TVs, I think, in every room, and a couple of them we don't even use. Why do we have them? Oh, I know why I have them, because this is my grandpa's place, and he had different TVs here, and then I have my own TV that, and then when he passed away, I came down here, and now I have my TV and those TVs and whatnot, so there's that. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys want to donate to the stream, you guys can go ahead during Super Chat. I'm seeing if someone will. I don't know. I just feel like nobody will, but I want to see if anyone will. just to see. So yeah, there's that. Not even sure how it works exactly. I know how I get it. It would be coming from my Google AdSense. I'm not trying to promote too much, but I am also having a discussion on that because it is kind of interesting. But again, I'm not sure. So anyways, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I know it's fun doodads. Hopefully next time we get someone who donates. I don't know. Get a Bisque figure. I'm still looking for that Robots in the Sky Starscream. I want that so bad. I want it. I want it. Money is money. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I had a cat beside me the whole time, and I didn't even show her off.